What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another review. This time we're reviewing Hired to Kill, coming to us courtesy of Arrow Films. This film came out in the year 1990. It is an action film, so it is a little bit out of my comfort zone when it comes to reviewing films, because I'm a horror guy. I don't really talk about non-horror too much, but I did get a screener copy of this, so I decided to review it. This film was directed by Nico Masterakis, who also directed other Arrow video releases such as Island of Death and The Zero Boys, which both those films I have not seen. But he's definitely, a favorite director of Arrow's, it seems. So this film follows a mercenary who is hired to pose as a gay photographer with his models, who were sort of bad bitches from different walks of life and prisons, and just these cutthroat chicks who are now posing as models. And he goes to, I believe, a South American country to take out a bad guy. And that's basically your plot. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit more to it, but it's not really the point of this film. The point of this film is that it's just an action movie. So our lead character is played by Brian Thompson, who you might recognize from Mortal Kombat, the movie. And he's done a few other little action films throughout his career. He definitely fits that action character look that you expect when you have like this, action hero or anti-hero. So you have these 7 girls that are with him, and I thought that they were going to be a lot more involved. They do have sort of an arc at the end, and you kind of like see, the girls are much more than just pretty faces and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't really care about that. What you care about in a film like this is just, badass explosions and hot chicks and any type of message that's kind of layered into it. Doesn't really seem like it works that much. One of the things I would have liked to see was all of the girls. I thought that it would be cool to give them more of a personality. Like, this one's the smart one, and this one's the sexy one, and this one's the bad one. And maybe even make their personalities show more by giving them a specific weapon. Like, this one uses like a katana, and this one uses a Uzi, and this one uses a machine gun, or a rifle, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Crossbow, a sniper rifle. Yeah, that would be like cheesy action movie. But guess what? This film is already a cheesy action movie, so I think that expanding on those characters and making them be able to sort of tell them apart a little bit more would have made the film more unique and honestly better, because they do spend a little bit of time showing him go and get each of the girls. Like, this one was in prison and this one was somewhere else, and I thought that it would be cool to really kind of accentuate the characters and what makes them unique and things, but they didn't really do that in this one. There is one really funny moment in this film involving like a homosexual kiss, which I thought was absolutely fucking hilarious, and it was the best part of this movie, which is funny because it's a comedic moment in an action film. Overall, it's not the best movie. Oliver Reed is in this film, and he's crazy as all hell, but it's pretty okay for a sort of cult action film. I give it about a 6.5 out of 10. Now, this does have some interesting special features on it. It does have a commentary with the editor of the film, which I did not watch, but I watched the other special features. It has Hired to direct a brand new interview with director Nico Masterakis in the making of Hired to Kill. Now, this was a very interesting little behind the scenes thing, because he covers a lot about the film. And he goes into one of the more interesting facts about the film, which I didn't know, but apparently there was a helicopter crash that actually killed one of the stuntmen, and it was very sad to hear him talk about that. And anytime you have such a tragic event like that happen in a film, it always leads to some interesting dialogue in special features. After that, you have Undercover Mercenary, a brand new interview with star Brian Thompson, which was pretty cool too, not super long, but just a basic interview. I find that Arrow seems to really get a lot out of the people that they interview, and you really get a lot of information from these people. Besides that, it does have a collector's booklet inside, and it also has a reversible cover art. So that is your release of Hired to Kill. I do recommend picking this up if you like action films. If you're more of just a horror guy, there's really not much dark subject matter in this film that's going to make you want to pick it up. I can't recommend a high priced buy on this, but if Arrow has one of their sales, it might be worth grabbing. So peace out, guys.